Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Goofy Guy Podcast.
Hey, woo, 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 woo.
I am Jim Spangler, the Goofy Guy, your host. And guess who is back?
I'm back.
She's
Who missed me?
back.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah,
did. You
it
missed
is
me.
magnificent Miss Julie Flaherty.
Oh, how sweet are you? How sweet are you?
Pretty
You're
sweet.
pretty darn sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty darn sweet. How are you, Jim? How's it going?
You know what? I'm doing well. I start a new job this week, and I'm ready.
A new day job. Look at you, glowing up. I love it.
I don't know that
Okay, we don't know whether we love it yet.
Right, exactly.
Ooh,
let's give it a chance.
Sorry, I got very excited. It's been a while.
Well, the good thing is that I'm not where I was.
Yay!
So that is a good thing.
Take the win.
And this job is going to be more creative, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, yes.
So,
that'll be super fun for you.
Yeah. So, hey, this is episode number 118.
Great.
It's Disney news for June 6th, 2021.
It is. It's a lot of news, man.
It is.
I was like, for a while, there's like nothing. And then it was like, boom.
I agree.
We're
totally.
open, and it's Pride, and it's all the fun things.
I know. I was like, oh my God, everything's happening now.
Yeah. Do you have anything fun going on for Pride Month? Anything?
You know what? I don't think we're doing anything special. We may end up going to the parade, the Chicago Pride Parade.
Yeah.
But we really celebrate Pride all year. So
yeah, I mean, right? We do too. We do too.
I mean, it's just kind of who we are. So
right.
While I love Pride and I love the visibility, I love all of that. We really do celebrate it all year.
Yeah.
So
it's the same here.
Yeah. So we don't really.
Here we're queer. We get over it, right?
That's
it's
exactly
for us,
right.
We are, and
that's exactly right.
But it's a great month. It's a great month to celebrate whoever you are, however you are, and
it doesn't matter. That's right.
God knows we love you because nobody's weirder than we are. So there you go.
We're about it. We're about it.
Yeah. We can out-weird you.
Yeah, we can out-weird you. And I think probably in the 80s we did. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But
I'm seeing some of those outfits come back for Pride, and I'm like, look, I've been doing that for a long time. Okay. Mesh shirts, it's a thing. Not today, but no.
I will say that we went into the Target, and they've got some.
They're trying.
They are trying. They're trying.
They're
and I
not
know they
making
are.
it, but they're trying.
Well, and here's the great thing about Target is that I know that they are supportive and stuff. They're not just somebody that's doing it to make money off of it. I know that they actually are supportive.
Yes.
Unlike a lot of places, which all of a sudden rainbow shows up.
I know everywhere, right? Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. The one thing I love is that it's the visibility. It makes the LGBTQ plus community visible for a month.
Absolutely.
And people talk about it for a month. And because usually it's fear that causes all of that hatred and stuff because they don't know. And so it's very exciting that it is that month. I always look forward to June.
I do too. And just for everybody out there, I'm a free hug person anyway. Like anytime you need a hug, and Jim can attest, I'm a good hugger.
Yes, so she is a good hugger.
If you need a hug, bring it on in.
Yep. And if you need a dad hug, bring it on in.
Yep.
She'll attest that I'm a good hugger too. So.
That's true. It is true.
So,
like,
he
gets in there, man.
Exactly. I do, man. I do. If you don't want me to get in there and give you a good hug, then you need to stay away.
If you have a big personal bubble, we're not the people for you.
No, we're not. Not
anyway,
at all.
I throw it out there because and I know that there are people out there that need to hear it, that it's all good, and we are here for you, man.
And we love you. We love who you are.
Yes.
We love who you are. We see you.
Absolutely.
You are
absolutely.
seen.
And if you want fun, and I know we're going to talk about it, so calm yourself. Disney does Pride really well. So.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
They really do. And they've been doing it kind of on the sly for a long time. And then like 5 years ago, they all of a sudden just completely embraced it.
Yeah, there was no veil
No.
anymore. We'll talk about it.
And so
I'm jumping ahead.
But it's Disney does Pride really, really well.
They do.
I really am. Oh no, Jim, is that right? So somebody just said that the parade has been rescheduled to October 31st, I think.
Oh, wah, wah. Oh, for
Wah,
Chicago.
wah, wah. Okay, that's okay. Well, I'll try in October.
That's okay. Extra time. Extra. Get your mesh shirt ready, Jim.
Oh, because that's what everybody wants. They want to see me in the mesh shirt. Woo!
There's a visual for everyone. You're welcome.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I have an idea. We are here to talk about Disney news, so why don't we do that? Let's talk about some Disney news.
Sure.
Ah, there's the sound. There's the sound. Let the sound begin. Hey, Disneyland is opening up for everyone on June 15th.
Yay!
Very exciting.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, I think that's great. They really need that. California needs that.
Yes.
So I'm really pleased that that's taking place, and I already know people that have booked.
Yep.
Once it opened up, they immediately got online and booked. So I'm
yeah,
really
the phone lines have been crazy. The end.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, that's awesome. And we just had the Avengers just this last Friday. The Avengers Campus opened.
Oh, that was so cool.
Grand opening. It looks like a really cool area. They're using that amazing stunt animatronic, and most people don't know about that.
Which is weird.
Yeah, well, but no, most people are not. Well, most people are not us.
Well, that's true.
I mean, most people are not like going on the blogs every day. And
but if you watch the Imagineer show on Disney Plus, if y'all have Disney Plus out there, and if you are part of us, I'm sure you have Disney Plus. So, and if you don't, oh, I'm sorry, that was shameful. If you go on the Imagineers, they show a sneak peek of that. They just didn't say what it was for.
Right. You know, the thing that I find very interesting is, you know, there are a lot of people that are not like us, that they may have Disney Plus, but they're not interested in the Imagineering story. They just have it because their kids want the movies and they want, you know, that kind of stuff. So I guess on Saturday, when it opened up officially and they did that stunt show and Spider-Man ran through the door and then went flying over, people freaked out.
Oh, yeah.
People completely freaked out, which I think is so awesome.
Yeah, you guys go watch the video. There's YouTube videos all over. Yeah. Like all over.
All over.
He has them out for everybody and the same people who were posting stories about the cement. They've got videos about Spider-Man flying.
They do.
It is so neat to watch it.
It is so cool. It is.
And he goes so far up in the sky. Holy cow.
And he looks like a person.
Yeah, he does.
It looks like a real person. You will not know that it's not a real person.
Well, you do now.
So amazing. Well, you do now. Yeah. They also have the PIM place to eat at PIM, PYM. And they have, sorry, I'm choking on my.
He's so excited now. He's like, whoa.
They have $100 sandwich to eat at that place. It's supposedly a Hulk size sandwich is what they're saying, but it's really to be shared, to be cut up and shared between people. I
wonder if Marty will ever share one of those. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, it's huge. It's pizza huge.
It's pizza huge.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah. I love you, honey, though. I do.
Yeah, so they have the Doctor Strange area where he comes out and does a little show, little magic type of show, illusion type show. They got the Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously, which is the old Tower of Terror.
Right.
And then they have the Spider-Man ride, which is a web slinging ride. And have you seen people doing this?
I've seen videos. Yes.
I love it. They're like,
yeah. It's kind of like you guys all know, like in Toy Story Mania or whatever, on the shoot 'em up rides where you go and you're pretending to be whatever. And this is web slinging.
This is web slinging, but you don't have like a gun or anything. You're just using your hands to motion. It's so cool.
I mean, the technology on it's pretty cool, but just wait till I go. I'm sure it'll be amazingly fun to watch.
I can hardly wait. I am videotaping it. I will just let you all know that when it happens, you will all know. I promise you will.
The low vision lady's going to go sling some webs, y'all.
That's exactly right. Who knows what she's going to hit?
Wear your goggles. It's going to
exactly. Now, this leads me into something that we need to talk about. Disney has also created it's like a cuff, like thing that you can put on your arm, like on your wrist. And I think I've heard it costs $65. And if you wear it on the ride, it improves your score. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It's called a cheat code,
it is a cheat code, but it's kind of pay to play.
It is a pay to play, but don't you get to take it home?
Oh yeah, I mean it's yours to keep. It's totally yours to keep, but what else are you going to use it for?
Well, but okay, so lightsabers, I have that for you, or robots.
Right. I understand that. But the lightsaber, you are paying the money for that experience and the lightsaber. So it's a completely different thing than a ride that you can ride for free and then go buy something for $65 that's going to give you a higher score. I just am not sure how I feel about it because I think it's going to lead to other things.
Well, I'm sure it will, but is that not still a pay to play for the experience? If you're that diehard Spider-Man guy,
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I get it, and I think it's going to be controversial for a while.
Oh, it will be, but
right?
I mean, I'm not going to buy it.
No, I'm not.
But there are people that will because they can say they have the Spider-Man cup.
Absolutely.
And they were whatever score on the thing.
Right. I get it. I totally get it. I just, I think the fact that it would help you on the game and give you a higher score is what bothers me.
Oh.
Right.
Cheap.
Yeah. And if everybody had that opportunity, like, why don't they have them for everybody to use? And then when you get off the ride, if you want your own, you can buy it and then use it on the ride if you want to. So that's my problem is that it's an unfair advantage. It's an uneven playing field when they do that. Whereas like on Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story Mania, that's not true. Everything is equal. Everything is equal. So it's neither here nor there. I just think it's going to lead to other things. And
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, and
I mean, they found it, as well as I do. We say this all the time. It's a business, and they found a way to make an extra $1.
That's exactly right, and I don't begrudge them that. I don't begrudge them that.
Yeah.
I get it, but as a fan, I'm just not quite sure how I feel about it. So speaking of pay to play, there is a rumor going around, and I think this rumor has legs.
I think very long ones.
I think it does. Braden was the first person on Mickey Views that I heard about it. He was talking about a lightning pass. And so what a lightning pass is at Walt Disney World would be, you would pay somewhere between $100 and $300. They haven't said because it's not official of anything yet. And then you could basically go to the front line of any ride that you wanted anytime. Right. So it's like Fast Pass on steroids.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to book a time. You just show up in that line and go. Universal Studios has something like it, the Express Pass.
Yep.
And I have to tell you, whereas the $65 web slinger bothers me, this doesn't bother me so much.
This doesn't bother me either because, as we've talked about before, it'll solve or help solve the bottleneck that Fast Passes became. Because what once was an exclusivity issue, non-issue, became everybody and their brother signing up for Fast Pass because they each got 3, and the standby line was hours long.
That's right.
Because it's that 10-to-1 ratio that we've talked about previously.
Yeah.
So this would solve that.
I agree. And I've also heard that Fast Pass is probably coming back, but maybe not in the same form that we know it as. But I am really okay with this. And also, I think they're going to put it in a price range that not everybody's going to be willing to do it. Just like Universal, not everybody's willing to do it. Because it basically doubles your price at Universal.
Yeah.
And they're talking about doing basically the same thing here. And so, we'll have to see. I think it's a very fascinating idea. They've already said they're not sending out any more magic bands. They want you to use your phone.
Yeah.
Or eventually your whatever wrist thing you have. So, we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
just have to see.
I will say that this rumor does have very long legs.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it came from a very reliable source. Braden
yeah,
was
well,
like,
several
yeah,
reliable. Yeah,
yeah,
he was the first one, but yes.
yes.
I will also say that, yeah, and we talked about the phone thing before it was a thing.
Mhm.
Start getting used to using your phone.
Yeah, because that's what they want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they
Yeah,
want you to do.
absolutely.
And that's fine. I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah,
I like magic bands, and you can still buy magic bands.
right.
But I'm okay with it. I would really probably rather just pull out my phone anyway, because I'm going to have it with me all the time anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I use Apple Pay on that. So
yeah. I mean, I have a way to pay. I don't use Apple Pay, but I
yeah,
have ways to pay for
yeah,
things. Yeah,
yeah, exactly,
yeah, yeah.
exactly. So
So there's that.
uh,
I'm not mad at it. I think it'll be a good thing. I think it'll be a
yeah,
good thing. It'll
yeah.
hurt. It'll hurt my husband's wallet, but it'll be a good thing.
We just don't talk about that with Kate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just go, hey, look what we have.
Look what
Yeah,
I got.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
yes.
that definitely is something to keep an eye out for. I would guess that within the next year we'll see that actually
Yeah.
happen. They're logistically trying to figure all that out right now.
Right.
So we talked about Pride. Pride is happening at Disney. They actually just had what they call gay days at Disney, which I love.
Yes.
Simply because the deal is everybody wears a red shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we had talked about previously. They were called red days or
red shirt days. Yeah.
And that was kind of on the DL for a while that it was a red shirt day.
Yeah. You
and
had
then
to
once
know,
you figured
right?
out what it was,
know.
if you figured out what it was, you were like, oh, I want to go on that day because that's a fun day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Not that the rest of the days aren't fun, but it's a different kind of fun.
So, I used to work at a theme park. I was a performer at a theme park, and we had red shirt day at the theme park. And of course, we all knew when it was going to be. It was the best day of the year.
Yeah.
Bar none. Those audiences were by far the best audiences we had all year.
We
loved it.
Open to just being silly.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I loved it. So
the merch is so good. I know we're not big merch talk about, but oh my goodness, it's so good.
The merch is really good. And I have the I should have brought him over. I have the special Mickey that they did last year.
Yeah.
It's not the typical satin. They always have a rainbow Mickey now. But some of the shirts are so cool.
They really are.
Oh, so awesome. Really so go out and check that out.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is selling out quickly because of that.
Because it's great.
And it is. They're comfy and they're great shirts to wear whenever. But you guys know us, we wear Disney stuff all the time.
All the time.
The time.
By the way, my new job, I can wear t-shirts.
Hey, that'll be fun. They're going to get to know you really well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Keep the mesh shirt at home, Jim.
But can I do the chainmail?
Yeah, just wear a tank top underneath
and the leather. We're all good.
Anyway, the Pride merch is really good, but if you see something that you like, get it because it'll go fast.
Yes,
it goes super fast.
Will. Yeah. It absolutely will. But it looks awesome. So I'm really pleased. Disney just continues to further embrace. I mean, they were one of the first companies, if not the first, to give same-sex benefits, partner benefits. And they always are at the forefront. They have a very large gay population that works there. And they really have embraced it.
Yes.
And I just think it's awesome. I'm really pleased.
Yeah.
So Select, this is a new piece of news. We're shifting.
I see that. Yeah, go.
Select outdoor cast members no longer have to wear their masks.
Right. That's a big deal.
That being said, Walt Disney World is still a long way from saying that you don't have to wear your mask inside.
Right.
And they have actually come out and said that because I guess now in Orange County, nobody's going to have to wear a mask inside.
Right.
But Disney has said we are still going to require it, and it's going to be a while before we don't require it.
Right.
So I'm okay with that. I'm so used to wearing a mask now, it almost feels weird not to.
Yeah.
And come flu season, I'm going to have that mask on come flu season. So, anyway.
Yeah. So just be aware, take your mask, have your mask, wear your mask.
Yeah, yeah, and be aware that Disney is unlikely to change it soon.
Yeah.
So they have updated their policy, but that is not updated. That piece of it is not.
No,
They're
and that
also
just comes down to let's make sure we're at a certain vaccination point.
right, and we want everybody to be
That's
safe,
just the honest to
right?
God's truth.
Yeah, yeah, we want everybody to be safe. I think it's smart. I think doing it too early. I'm a little concerned. I was watching a golf tournament and there were a lot of people there not wearing masks, and I was like,
Yeah.
how many of you have been vaccinated? How many of you are actually safe?
Yeah, let's.
So it just worries me. It
Yeah.
just worries me.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're all going to have a little PTSD after this to try to not be so scared anymore.
Right. Right.
So, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I don't think that's such a bad thing to be careful. Wash your hands. You should be washing your hands anyway. If you're not washing your hands, I'm not touching you.
Okay, I'm out. No, just kidding.
I actually know you wash your hands. So
I do. I know you
do. I actually know you do.
I'm glad you know that.
I've seen you do it.
You have.
I have.
At Disney.
At Disney, exactly.
How weird.
And use sanitizer stuff. On
all
your
the
hands.
stuff. I know.
All the stuff. I've seen you do it, so I'm not worried about you.
Okay.
It's the other people. It's the people.
It's the people. So speaking of masks and other things, they're removing some things. What are they doing? Yeah.
So first of all, they're filling every row now in theaters. So like at Carousel of Progress, Mickey's PhilharMagic, all of those, they were used to be skipping rows, putting rows between, Muppets 3D. Now there are no barriers there. You can sit wherever you want. You can sit in whatever rows you want. They are not, that's not it. And I've also heard on a lot of the rides now, they're sitting every row. I don't know. I have not heard about the plexiglass yet on the rides that they did that, on the shields. I've not heard anything, but I'm guessing those are coming down. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know.
And I can't tell you if they're down. If you're down there, let us know if you see plexiglass or not. And I won't be down until November. So by then, all the world's going to change again. So
that's exactly right.
Yeah. If you guys are down there, let us know what you're seeing.
Yeah, we would love to know. Send a picture. We'd love to see pictures. We'll put it up.
I love pictures.
Promise. I love pictures too. Love pictures. Hey, the other thing that they're doing is they're removing the distance markers completely from queues. The markings for the extended haunted house queue are all gone. For Rock and Roller Coaster are all gone. They do still have markers at the beginnings of those lines, but basically all of those distance markers around Walt Disney World are being removed. So we are moving forward, right, in a big way. We know that the numbers are going up, that they're increasing capacity. We know that they're trying to hire more people, bring more people in, staff it. They're wanting to open up more hotels. They are opening up hotels. They're gradually opening them up. Speaking of which, something that's not on our script, I'm going off script.
What?
They are changing some of the Grand Floridian main hotel rooms into DVC rooms.
They are.
I'm not surprised by that. They did that like at the Wilderness Lodge. But it's also what I didn't know is that DVC is under park revenue. So, of course, they're going to want more DVC for more people to buy because that increases their revenue.
Well, I mean, isn't that kind of the ulterior motive?
It's totally the point. It's the point.
It is. It just is.
Yeah.
I mean, it just means that they can charge more for people who aren't DVC.
That's right.
To get into a DVC resort.
That's right. And they need to they need to make sure that more DVC rooms are open, because I know they were not filling capacity and have not been. And
purposefully they weren't.
Purposefully, that's exactly right. And I get it. But it's really hard right now, even at 11 months, it's hard to find a reservation.
Yeah.
So we really need them to continue opening that up, right?
Yes. And some of that wasn't just capacity. And we talked about this way early on when they reopened, but it's the cleaning and the turnover, right? It's the timetable to turn over a room. It's not just let's go back pre-COVID. Think
That's
back
right.
with me. Go back, y'all. It was just
Yeah.
go in, clean the room, get out. And now
That's
they have
right.
to clean the room, sanitize the room, let the room sit, let the
And I'm
room
guessing that's
air
not changing.
dry, all that stuff. So that's a longer period of time.
That's right. And I'm guessing that's not going to change anytime soon.
No.
I'm
And
guessing
that's for wherever you go across the country.
That's right.
World. But
It should be. It should be.
It just is. I came back from a long trip. It was that way everywhere. So
yeah. So that's great that they're doing that. But I do hope that they get some more open up so I can get my reservations.
I know.
So, but they're opening up more hotels too. So it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, that helps my clients. I've got people trying to go there in December.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks.
And good luck getting those park reservations for December.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just kind of resigning myself to the fact that I'm not going to get to go to the celebration until probably after the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I just, it's going to break my heart. But, maybe instead I'll head out to California.
Ooh.
Who knows? Except those reservations are booked up too. Yeah. For those of you that can't see Julie,
I just mouthed, call me.
She was like,
bro.
Call me.
Call me.
So we'll see what happens there. We'll keep you posted. Julie is going in November. So
I am going in November. And so.
And I actually have a reservation. I think is it for November? I think it might be for November. I'm not sure. It's not the same time you have a reservation because I couldn't get that week. I couldn't get that whole week.
Right.
So, but I have to decide if I'm actually going.
Gotcha.
It's going to depend on what's happening around here and, all that stuff.
Oh, life, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Life.
Right.
Speaking of life.
Yes.
I think that's all the news that's fit to be news. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
What?
I know.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm glad to be back. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're back.
Thanks. And I thought Mandy was super cute. So
I love her.
Me too.
Love me some
I don't even know her, but I know her.
I know. And we need to get her brother on.
That would be fun.
Yeah, he is awesome. And he has made his office like this Disney amazing magic thing. He has spent a lot of money and a lot of time, and we need to have him on because it would be cool to talk to him about how he did it all.
Yeah, that would be super fun. Hey, topic, write that down. Somebody write that down.
I know. I actually have it. I don't
have people to write things down.
I don't have people at all. So if you want to be our people,
call us.
Can't pay you.
It's an unpaid internship.
It is an unpaid internship, but
You could be like Carl from Phineas and Ferb. It's an unpaid.
That's
internship.
Right. That's
but
exactly right.
We would give you a little more acclaim than what Major Monogram did. Can you tell I've been watching Phineas and Ferb? Probably too much.
I love Phineas and Ferb. You can never get too much Phineas and Ferb in my opinion.
Right.
I will rewatch them.
Yeah,
they are so rewatchable.
I think you were watching it when we were at Disney.
Yeah, that I was. Remember, I just had it on the channel. It was just like just playing over and over again.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb, and the other one that I could watch over and over again is Gravity Falls.
Yes.
I can just watch.
We also watched that when we were there.
We did. I believe the next night.
Middle school sleepover, y'all.
It was. I think actually that was the next night. I think that was.
We're such partiers.
We are partiers. I got my cupcake and sat down and watched Phineas and Ferb. I couldn't have been happier. It was the best. It was the best.
We were much more exciting when we were younger, everyone. Were we though? Maybe not.
Maybe not as we certainly weren't as smart.
Anyway, I really don't have anything. I just wanted to say thanks and thanks for filling in because she was so cute.
Yeah, she's awesome. Love her. Love you, Mandy.
Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us this evening. Really appreciate it. If you want to reach out, if you have a comment about anything we've talked about, if you have an Avengers Campus thing that you want to talk about, or let us know what you think about Lightning Pass or pay to play or any of that stuff, please reach out. You can find me at thegoofyguy.com. You can just click that little podcast link up in the upper right and go right to the podcast and leave a comment there, or you can email me at jim@thegoofyguy.com. You can also find me on Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. It's the Goofy Guy blog. I need to get back on that. These last 2 weeks, I've not been doing anything on there. I'm sorry, everybody. I just really took the 2 weeks off.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I really did. I just kind of disappeared. And you can also find me on Facebook. It's the Goofy Guy. On YouTube, it's the Goofy Guy. And on Twitch, we're now on Twitch.
What?
So if you want to watch us on Twitch,
cool kids.
I know. If you want to watch us on Twitch, we're streaming on Twitch
My
too.
My son just probably grimaced.
Yeah, and that's I know.
And poor Jerome's probably like, "Oh dear God." No,
I know. Yeah. And that is the Goofy Guy. I think that's literally spelled out thegoofyguy.com. So lots of fun things to reach out and let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
So, hey, Julie, where can they find you?
You guys know this by now. I'm so easy to find. If you go out to cftravelcode.com, say it with me, everyone. That's crazy for travel. If you go out there, you're going to see my little face and Marty's little face. Hit that chat button. It goes to my phone. I don't know where my phone is. I would show you my phone. But yeah, hit the chat button, wait a couple seconds, and it goes straight to me. Also, thanks for the people who did reach out while I was gone. There was a couple people who did, and I appreciate that.
I didn't fire her.
I
didn't fire.
No, somebody was like, "Where are you? Where are you?" By the second week, they were like, "No, seriously, where are you?"
Thanks, everybody.
I'm in the mountains. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's no reception here.
Yeah. Make me feel good, everybody. Thank you very much.
It was very sweet. It was very sweet. So, but I'm back now.
Yeah. So, hey, everybody, make sure that you check on your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones. COVID is still out there. As a matter of fact, at the Memorial Golf Tournament, the guy that was ahead by 6 strokes just had to leave the tournament because he tested positive for COVID. So COVID is still out there. It is still a thing. Get vaccinated. Check on your friends and loved ones and family members, and even maybe somebody that you don't like. It doesn't matter. Be nice. And wear your masks. Wear your masks. Wear your masks.
Yes,
I don't care if the CDC has said not to. If you've been vaccinated, I guess it's your choice. But everybody else, wear your mask.
Yeah, I wear my mask when I'm out, y'all.
I do too. I still do. And most businesses are still requiring it. So, and like I always say, I don't wear my mask for me. I wear my mask for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Specifically for you, Julie.
Oh, thanks.
Specifically, yeah. Everybody else I don't care about, but you.
Yeah, no, that's not.
It doesn't matter that you're completely hundreds of miles away.
Different state.
In a different state. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But hey, thanks so much for listening. Really appreciate it. If you'd leave us a 5-star review and a 5-star rating and a review, that would be awesome. Also, if you would share this, if you're watching this on Facebook, please share the video. If you're watching it on YouTube, click that like button, smash that like button, and click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. There is going to be more content coming out there. That's one of the things I was planning over these last 2 weeks. Do all the things to help us out, because it really does help us out. We really want to build this tribe up to grand numbers.
That was very dramatic.
I know it was. I know. And maybe in post I'll put like an echo on it or something.
Very dramatic, y'all.
Very dramatic. Yeah. So thanks so much. And with that, I think it's time to say goodbye, Julie.
Oh, bye, Julie.
We'll talk to you later.